Hi, good morning, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. I just wanted to reach out. I have found that there are a lot of people that are incredibly surprised at what kind of cheap, easy, very effective kind of gear is out there, especially for smaller churches who are looking to make to help their departments or music departments, especially or audio departments, grow quickly. So I've picked out three things out of the many things that I probably could have put in this video, but these are probably the three most important things for a smaller church starting out, uh, just within something that's cheap, easy to use, uh, and something that will definitely benefit anybody who doesn't have that big of a budget to work with. So to start off, I want to start off talking about GarageBand. GarageBand is a very versatile app that you can use on your laptop, on your phone even. You can even run it through an iPad. I find it's a lot easier to use through an iPad for me, just because it's big enough screen for me to use, especially if I'm doing something live, because then I can also be doing multiple other things in the background with an iPad. But I must say that the laptop version, if you're doing actual tracking, will work so much easier simply because the sounds through the laptop app are a lot higher quality than you'd find on your iPhone or an iPad. With GarageBand, you can record, you can play tracks live. Now, here's the fun part, because GarageBand doesn't stop there. You can use an iRig. You can find those super cheap for guitars or for basses and route them into an iPad, into a laptop that's running GarageBand, and within the application itself, there are built-in bass amps, guitar amps, along with a different selection of pedals that you can use as well. So that alone saves you hundreds of dollars just by having GarageBand. For keys, you can even run a MIDI keyboard instead of having to buy $600, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 keyboards just to get the sound you want. You can go out and buy a $200 88 key weighted keyboard, MIDI USB out. You can buy adapters for your laptop or for an iPad, and then run out from your iPad or laptop into the house, of course. And then GarageBand gives you all those different options. They got great organ sounds, great piano sounds, tons of great synth sounds. Looking for some brass, they got some brass in there for you. That alone saves you hundreds of dollars. Great sounds, great quality. Also, you can have click tracks and stuff in there that you can run as well if you're not running full tracks. Now, as great as GarageBand is, that's more for the technical side of things. That's for people who have all the programming skills, know exactly what you want to have on your keyboard, how exactly you want to set up your guitar or your bass, and that's for all the technical people. Now, here is some super easy. Now, if you're looking to do the recording side of that, this is super easy. Super easy. It's called the iRig Pre. Now, there are a couple other iRigs out there. A couple of them are a bit more pricey. There are a couple that are cheaper that I would recommend getting for routing guitars or basses if you're running GarageBand, things like that, for the amps and the pedals. But with the iRig Pre, this allows you to run an XLR cable into it, gives you volume control, phantom power, a headphone monitor out so you can hear how the sound actually is going to sound in your video. And then this isn't a regular headphone end. This will go into your microphone end, or if you have an iPad, it'll just go directly into the headphone jack. But this is, in fact, it's not a regular headphone jack. This is not a TRS end. This is a TRRS end. It's got the 3 black rings on the bottom part there instead of the regular 2 that you would find on regular microphone cables. This is great, especially if you're using an iPad or an iPhone. This, you can route audio directly in. just hit record on your camera, and it'll record whatever audio you want on top of the video, just like that. No programming, no having to set stuff up, no weird whatevers. The only thing is it runs off a 9-volt battery. So if you're using it for in-ear monitors, probably not the most effective, but it's great for actually recording stuff. Now, this next thing I want to talk about is it's so awesome, but at the same time, it's incredibly cheap, which begs the question, especially when it comes to the audio world, is it actually good quality? Because most people will see something super cheap audio-wise and think, wow, that's not going to be great quality at all. And I've been on the other side of that until I watched some reviews on this product and found out that it, in fact, does have great quality across the board. What I'm going to talk about, this is the Pyle PD Mic 78. You may look at it and think, wow, that's almost exactly like the Shure SM57, right? The Shure SM57 is a $100 microphone. This microphone you can find between $9 to $11 some odd dollars online. Look for free shipping, save yourself a couple bucks here and there. Super cheap. Now here's the fun part, because these have such great quality. I actually tested it live. I've got a Shure SM58. I tried it as a vocal mic against my Shure SM58. This sounds almost exactly the same as my Shure SM58. Now, I watched a guy do a complete drum video where he switched out every single microphone on his drum set. Overheads, kick, snare, toms, cymbal microphones, all the microphones that he had. He switched them out for these Pyle PD Mic 78s. And he said that these have almost the exact same quality, if not better, than the high-end microphones that he originally had set up on his drum set. He even said for a kick mic that he would almost prefer this over his high-end kick microphone. That's how versatile this microphone is. We've got a couple of these here at the church for our vocalists. It works great for miking guitar amps. Just across the board, probably one of the most versatile microphones for about $10. This will save you a ton of money. Great quality. Ours have lasted us so far. We got them, 4 or 5 months ago, 6 months ago. It's been a little while. We've had them, used them, abused them. These are great. Those are my top 3 things that I wish every small church who's looking to grow their production equipment, 3 things I wish they all knew. I'm glad I knew most of this going in, but I wish I had known all of this a lot sooner. GarageBand, iRig Pre, and the Pyle PD Mic 78. Hopefully some of these things are useful to you. Hopefully you end up using some of these, and let me know how they turn out. Amen. God bless.